happy, but sometimes you're not.
It means that you're gonna be an awesome person in your life. Like if you succeed, like in at least like math, social studies, and all your periods, and yeah, you look successful.
Whether we are talking about academically or like wealth-wise, I mean, you can't really buy happiness, but if you can achieve a goal that doesn't necessarily have to do with money, then it's good, right?
If you get like an A or B, that means that you're succeeding.
It means accomplishing my goals and doing whatever I think will make me feel happy.
And getting good grades.
Ultimately, it's just hard work, being motivated, and dedication.
I think success just simply means being able to accomplish anything you put your mind into, no matter how many obstacles there are.
Success personally to me is bettering yourself and your family and not having to worry and live paycheck to paycheck and just doing what.
And being able to do it like no matter what. Like so if I set myself up to do something, even if I fall short of like my actual goal, like I know that I followed through with it, even though I didn't probably meet the expectations.
Doing well in school and graduating from college.
I mean, I'm a first generation student, so I'm the first one who's going to complete a bachelor's degree or even like any kind of college degree in my family.
It feels very empowering.
Being able to put myself through something that I know is challenging. So from where I am, that's a pretty big success, not just for myself, but for my entire family. American dream for me, or like for my family, is just pretty much being able to come to America and being able to do something bigger than yourself and something bigger than what anybody in your family has accomplished. That's something that we're privileged to be able to go through, and I feel like we're blessed because it involves being responsible, being committed, having the resources available to you that will help you become successful. It involves a lot of things. It involves knowing people, be at the right place at the right time. I don't look at success as just having something, but just like having a satisfaction that I've gone through something and have learned something from that. No matter how long it takes, just never give up.
Personally, for me, success is being able to help other people out, helping these students succeed, and not only students, helping families succeed, helping other people that you pass on your path to become better people and to be able to make that impact on their lives, to be able to help them that way they're in this path to kind of achieve their goals. A lot of times I think when we think about success and what it means, success, I think we think of a doctor, of having a good job, of engineering, living in the suburbs, new cars, with the family and everything. I think that's the first thing that comes to success.
Dress for success, you talk for success, you network for success, and there's a lot of self-promotion to success. In some regards, success is defined by ascending the academic hierarchy.
Worldly, we're told bigger, better, more, more, more. You want to constantly be moving up. You want to constantly be advancing yourself, educationally, professionally, physically, emotionally, it's like, and I'm finally coming to a place in my life where, for me, success is being happy and just learning to be.
For me, being successful means leading a happy, healthy life in addition to being professionally.
For me, the success is the success of the student. I think it does involve a lot of successes. Has to continue on growing.
Being willing to learn from your experiences is definitely really key to that as well.
You do have to put a lot of the work into. You have to put a lot of commitment.
Success takes work. It's not something that's just going to happen because you did something right. Like, you have to work towards it and be open for it.
Success for me is completing something, is setting the goal and reaching.
Being willing to learn.
You need to be dedicated.
You definitely need a goal to be able to experience success.
Our little voice that we have inside of us.
Being a risk taker on your journey to success definitely helps.
Always thinking about what would it take to get there and having set measured goals.
Being willing to learn and ask questions. Being open to the experiences, not just on the specific goal, but everything else that's going on around you and with you through that process of pursuing that goal. Being able to assess yourself or being open to other people assessing you on your pursuit towards that goal.
Success is more personally determined.
And it's the fear that stops us of being able to believe more in ourselves to do more.
Moments where you need to learn from your mistakes or learn from something.
You set your mind to something and you do whatever you can, you give 100%, and then it comes to fruition. I mean, that's what happens.
Success comes from you and you as an individual.
Figure it out. Make it work. If you want it, make it work.
You came here, and at first you were thinking going to U of I, and because WCU there were some issues, I think, and you know, you made it, and your GPA wasn't the best from high school, but you got here, and I think you showed that with dedication and everything, that you, even though you know you come from a migrant background, and so you come here now in college, and every single semester to be able to be on the President's Honor Roll and graduate within 4 years, and now right away be in this PhD program. You probably, as the youngest, is really a point of success that, you know, I can make it.
As a person, I would consider myself successful. I have achieved the majority of the things I have gone
Success
for.
for me was making myself take the time to pursue my passions and hobbies on the side without having to necessarily make it a career.
Success has always been academically based in my family.
Typically, more education is associated with more success.
Since I was in first grade, my parents said that academics was my job.
Student success is defined as completion. In higher education, if you get into this prestigious school, you're successful, and then you're successful if you graduate. You're successful if you get into graduate school. You're successful if you finish graduate school. You're successful if you get tenure.
The harder you work and the better that grade looked, that was how you achieve success.
Yeah, there's lots of markers of success when you're in academics, right? Passing your comprehensive exams, it's getting a dissertation proposal done, it's getting your dissertation done, it's getting a job. There's different markers of success.
Success started out with winning my parents' approval, like a lot of people do, or winning others' approval.
Even if I'm personally successful, you know, for other people that might actually be damaging.
Personal experiences definitely influence your perception of success because it's going to change your definition of success every time you are successful or maybe not so successful.
You can set a goal, you can do everything in your power to try to reach that goal, but it doesn't mean you always will.
Success can come from our greatest failures and our greatest achievements.
If success is an ultimate goal and outcome, you don't always have control over outside sources affecting that success.
Success has gotten more complicated as I've gotten more successful.
Success is also found in failure as well. Not necessarily failure, but from maybe you don't accomplish it, but you can still be successful by learning from what else you did along the way towards pursuing that goal.
Success for me at this point in my life is happiness.
I feel like success is embedded in our everyday in ways that we don't even realize.
Acknowledging that success can come in so many ways and forms.
Success feels like personal accomplishment.
Gaining a voice. I think that's part of my notion of success is the professional realm. Feeling like I have a voice and having legitimacy.
Unsuccess can also lead to success.
Being successful as a way of being personally fulfilled.
To be satisfied, to not need something else.
Growth.
I hope you guys know what success means too.